So, let's start. In the Hunger Games, you play Peter Mellark. Which characteristics have Peter and you in common?
Oh, a ton. I mean, when I was reading the books, I'd never felt like I connected with the character more than I did with Peter. Peter has this very strong belief that, no matter what kind of circumstances you're faced with, you need to maintain who you are as a person. And for me, that's one of my biggest beliefs. And also Peter is kind of a self-deprecating humor sort of guy, and that's sort of how I use humor. So I think we have a lot in common.
Okay. Rewind back to the moment when you found out that you landed the role of Peter. What was your reaction?
Okay, literally, here's my reaction. Got the call. That was it. Like I couldn't formulate words. I was so excited and I was so struck by the idea of getting to play him that I could not say words. It was pretty awesome.
Peter is the son of a baker. What about your baking skills or cooking?
I can bake a little bit. I mean, I'm more of a grill guy. I can like grill burgers really well and microwave. I'm great with the microwave. I can press the buttons and take it out and blow on and then eat it. So I keep my skills pretty tame in the kitchen.
Okay. Which scene do you like the most or had the most fun to play?
I love the scenes between Katniss and Peeta in the cave. I think that as an actor to kind of get to play out that relationship where Katniss finally learns to trust Peeta, and Peeta finally admits to Katniss how he's felt about her his entire life. That was probably the most interesting as an actor to get to play.
Okay. In the Hunger Games, Peeta is in love with Katniss.
Yes.
How is it to play being in love when you're actually not?
In a way, I feel like I kind of am in love with Jennifer. She's such an amazing person, and she's obviously beautiful and an extremely talented actress. But yeah, it's part of acting. I think I've had to do it a few times now, and it is sort of weird when you kind of are thrown with this person and you don't know them, and you're like, okay, you love them, and you're like, yeah, of course I do. So you kind of just have to don't hold back and kind of go for it.
Okay. You have a kissing scene in the movie, and how do you prepare for such a private moment?
You brush your teeth 5 times, and I don't know, for me, kissing is another one of those things I would like with kind of playing like you're in love. It's just part of acting, and as you do it more, you kind of get more used to it.
Peter's in love with Katniss ever since. Who was your dream girl when you were little?
Oh man, I had this crush on this girl all throughout elementary school whose name was Chloe. I don't remember her last name, but I remember that I knew we were getting married, but we never did, and I don't even know her anymore, unfortunately.
In the arena, Peter and Katniss have to face their biggest fears. Is there anything you are really afraid of?
I kind of like to pride myself on being like more or less fearless. I don't like spiders. It's like my one thing that I'm just like, I don't trust them. They're very, very sneaky, and they're never up to any good.
The Hunger Games franchise is already being compared to the successful Twilight saga. Are you afraid of the hype?
It's a lot to live up to. For me, those movies are extremely successful, so I would give anything to have that kind of success. But at the same time, I understand the comparisons with the books and whatnot, but they're entirely different worlds. The Hunger Games is based in this futuristic world where people have to fight to survive, and so it's a very, very much a different kind of story.
And what do you think your life will be 1 year from now?
Oh boy, in 1 year from now, hopefully we're working on the second and third Hunger Games. But I'm pretty excited. I'm excited to see how the fans respond to the movie.
Okay. Gale and Peter are kind of rivals and fight for the love of Katniss. Did you ever fight for the love of a girl?
Oh boy, I think so, yeah. I mean, I kind of feel like a lot of times in relationships, you're sort of always fighting one way or another, I mean, not fighting, obviously, but, trying to improve upon things. So I think that, yeah, I definitely had to fight for a girl before.
Okay, and a little cheeky question.
Right.
You play in Journey 2 too, and who's the better kisser, Jennifer Lawrence or Vanessa Hudgens?
Whichever way I answer, I'm going to be in trouble, either way. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't even answer that. Honestly, they were both very nice to kiss. I will say that much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's an honest answer. Like I cannot choose. I'm not just not choosing, but I can't choose.
Okay. Did you know your co-stars before filming? How did you met?
No, I had met Jennifer and Liam a few times, but I didn't really know anybody, so it was kind of nice to get to know these guys, and we all became really good friends very fast.
Is there a scene you'd wish they would have cut out?
Honestly, no. I think that, I mean, I haven't seen the full movie yet, so I don't know what has been cut out. But no, I mean, I think that we stayed very true to the book, and that was kind of our goal throughout, so we kept all the same heart as the book had.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Is it possible to take a picture?